Welcome to your weekly reading and your new moon reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension, and today is May 11th, 2021. Our first card here I want to show is the Syrian water grid. Purity, health and vitality, authenticity, abundance, discernment, and flow. Purity, health and vitality, authenticity, abundance, discernment, and flow. So allowing for flow, even if you're feeling that you're encountering obstacles. I'm feeling that there might be obstacles for you watching this. I'm experiencing it a bit for me personally, that there's just these things that are happening, these catches, these moments where blockages are just kind of stumbling through a bit these days. And there's this real call to flow, to even to surrender when things are blocking, when you're tripping, when you're stubbing your toe, when you're bumping yourself around, to just take a step back, to calm down, to relax, to not be so busy, in doing, but allowing yourself to just take a little extra time to do things that maybe take half the time. If you're moving a little slower, let yourself move a little slower. If you're needing more naps, if you're needing a little bit more sleep, really this water card, be sure you're hydrating, drink plenty of tea. Really nourish yourself, the health and vitality. Take nice strolls without needing to clock your steps or check your heart rate activity or calorie burn, Just flow and be with nature. Really take yourself into the heart of nature. Connect your breath into the breath of the environment, and be filled and nourished by a sense of abundant health, and to allow the authentic expression, the authentic moment to be expressed through you in this kind of pure and seamless way. You don't need to put on a mask right now to cover up that, oh, everything's fine, I'm fine, everything's great, I'm fine. No, it's okay if you're not, and give yourself a little extra time to be more connected into the subtle realms of your system, and give yourself what you need in this moment now. You might be feeling a little bit under the weather or fatigued in some way. So just give yourself a little more time. This card, Cellular Healing, is coming out. So we're kind of getting another high frequency wave coming through the sun and the plasma waves of our positioning in the galaxy. And when we're hit with these more high intensity, high frequency energies, it takes us into a deeper layer of healing. This is physical and emotional healing. So sometimes when we're going through, even emotional healing, it requires a little bit more restfulness and quietude and just connection with space, and to connect with your breath, and to just be in the peace and serenity of your surroundings, so that you can process whatever is going on, however abstractly, even if it's not fully known, even what you're processing is just this subtle energy wave where you feel a little bit, what do I want to say? There's a separation from the outer world and the inner world, almost like there's this veil where you're kind of processing all of this in the background, but we see each other, in this like face value, energy, like, oh yeah, they're good, I'm good, she's good, he's good, we're good, and all the stuff is running in the background for everyone. So just be gentle with yourself, be gentle with each other. There is a real transformation that's happening right now for everyone, and be kind to each other. There is a deep cellular healing that we are undergoing right now, and be at ease, be patient, and find your peace, find your serenity. Don't push yourself to even be happy, like internally feel the joy and the bliss of life. But you don't have to like personify the ecstasy on the outside when inside you're going through a deep cellular healing. It can feel ecstatic on the inside, but you don't have to fake it here in the play of life. Just the key code word of authenticity is really wanting to come through. Just allow yourself to be present with the process. Akashic records on the bottom. Let's start shuffling and see what the tarot message has for this new moon energy. Indeed, it is a deep, it's a heavy new moon. Really feeling gravity, like the earth is really wanting us to connect with her body, with her being. Yeah, transformation. Okay, the death card, transformation. We are in a chrysalis time. We are in a cocoon, and there is like this incubation energy, and there's gonna be the necessary push and removal of that cocoon shell. But right now we're going through a transformation, a transmutation. There is definitely, we are in an evolutionary portal of time right now. And what do I mean by that? It's, specifically our genome structure is changing with the vaccine, and even the non-vaccine, whatever way you choose to evolve your genome, it is happening. And I ask for everyone to invite the light into the body deeply and profoundly, and allow the upgrades to transform you, no matter how it's even hard for me to like gather words right now. There's just like this thickness in the space. Okay, a lot of cards popped out, but the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune were a part of that, which I love. That the earth is really calling us to connect with her. This whole experience, King of Cups, he came out in the reading sometime recently. The earth is definitely calling to, and the King of Cups is really wanting to connect us into this Syrian energy, this water energy. Health and vitality, authenticity, discernment. This King of Cups is very discerning on how to maneuver, how to choose his path, how to create, the timing to create, when to, hold back and restore, and when to push through and move mountains and flower and blossom in his like creative inner consciousness. Transformation into King of Cups is really wanting to get us very attuned to these healing waters, and to make our decisions through that intuitive, heart-centered pathway, and to really be able to connect and read nature and the signs and the symbols and the clouds and the flow of the breeze and the messages that come through the animal and plant kingdom, and even through each other. There's this King of Cups is just really asking for this graduation to a very heightened perception, a heightened level of intuition. And this Five of Crystals is like, there's a situation, perhaps, this reminds me of the health and vitality energy of the Syrian. You might be struggling with some health issues. People's immune systems are really being challenged, and it's time to up-level your healing protocols and wellness protocols and this overall picture of your health. Do you need more hydration? Do you need more rest? Do you need more, protein in your diet? Do you need less meat? Do you need more meat? What is your balance? What is your calibration? We are being recalibrated right now, is the feeling that I'm getting. There is another death card. The Ten of Swords kind of mirrors this transformation. There is a finalizing moment to whatever patterns that have been mentally limiting you. There's this real potential for like the limiting world to end, and to really allow yourself to step into the natural flow, the natural alignment, the way of just the harmony of the rhythms of this planet coming into a biorhythmic way to live, and getting out of this mental construct of time is money, and this whole over apologetic nature to our existence. This is a real release of the psychosis of the modern man, really, and to really come into this bridging of like what was previously evolutionarily, and really stepping into that future avatar energy. We have the perspective card. So there is this real recapitulation happening where you're not what you were before. You're not who you're going to be. You're in this release process. And that's why this King of Cups is just really asking for you to dive into your intuition so that you can really connect with the magic, the signs, the symbols, the connections, the communications that are swirling all around us each and every day, and to really be able to decipher and wield your magical nature into this realm, and actually enjoy and feel the release of your creative spark into this world, and feel that responsiveness of life around you start to dance and enliven, because you are wielding your magic and you are bringing forth this like avatar energy, your like true and like unlocking your true essence code into this realm. And we have a queen now. We have the Queen of Swords, and being decisive with your action. And again, I'm just kind of hearing like unapologetically, we don't need to be playing small, allow yourself to take up space, allow yourself to grow and prosper and expand, and feel that your life force energy is nourishing the life around you, and that therefore, that open doorway, life can like nourish you. And it's this real sense of reciprocity. It's a new way of being that is being called forth. this health and vitality. You don't need to do it all yourself. We don't need to do it all ourselves. There's this deep cellular healing like happening inside our genetics, in this genetic memory, that you can let it go. You can let the struggle go, truly, and set yourself free. Set yourself free, liberate yourself from the confines of victim mentality, the confines of rescuer mentality, the confines of perpetrator mentality. You know, we're really transcending this guilt, blame, shame energy, and really putting an end to this old modality of overgiving to compensate for a sense of like inner lack. You're being peaceful and present with yourself to fill your space in this deep cellular healing, this inner quietude and inner connection to the harmonic biorhythm of this planet. This is Taurus new moon in the Western zodiac. This is Earth Mother energy. This is Empress energy. And she's wanting to connect and talk to you through the atmosphere, through the soil, through the sand, through the trees, through the plants that are growing, or the plants, you know, whatever hemisphere of the earth you're in, if it's growth cycle or death cycle, you know, just to be a part of that cycle of life and to allow that cycle to spin you and to really be in that flow and that natural alignment. Set boundaries with the world, set boundaries with your own habits and the way you interface with the world, so that you can create the sanctuary of peace and presence to be with yourself, to be with your genetic code, and to take those extra deep breaths through your days to really refine and align and inspire life, inspire the breeze around you, you know, inspire, be in the spirit of the living, breathing biosphere, the living, breathing ecosystem. You are a contributor to it. Let yourself expand and take up space. And you know, I'm not saying like in a boisterous or obnoxious way, right? It's allowing the soul to take up space and to have more say in the, you know, the natural flow that is really wanting to guide you. You know, your intuitive, your soul voice is really wanting to guide you and help you move into the direction of soul liberation, right? And in that soul liberation, many are liberated around you as well. So we have this king and queens. It's a very nice balanced masculine and feminine energy. The emotional body, the mental body. The magician is coming out to say, wield your magic wand and allow the soul to speak and connect with the elements that bring forth the combination to assist you in creating the magical world that you know. Unlock it inside, unlock that magic inside, and share it, express it into the world outside of you. Release the limitations. Okay, that message was kind of all over the place, but I felt like we had to break through kind of a thick wall around us. So however you need to like break through your thick wall around you, you know, do so. Maybe it's a solo dance party. Maybe it's playing, you know, a wonderful song, or going for a run, or I don't know, something, you know, just kind of like break through the thickness around you, and be gentle to yourself, be gentle to others around you, because people are really going through this like deep genetic healing right now. It's a very gentle, sacred time. And this is the new moon energy. So this is setting the tone for the next 28 days. So, or the next, full lunar cycle, however many days that is, approximately 28, 29.5 days. Okay, so if you would like a private reading, please reach out, and I will look forward to seeing you for the midweek reading and the weekend reading, and that will be over on YouTube if you're watching this on Facebook at Kstar Healing. So much love to you.